MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets.
And now, your 2026
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Sean Reed Foley gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now at the plate here is Mookie Betts, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Now here's the first offering, and afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
Here it comes, the 3-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
First pitch on the way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
One out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So here's Cody Bellinger, pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Brady Singer is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Brian Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Nimmo comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. And now the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Edwin
Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 16 homers and 54 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Get down, 1-1. That's ball 2.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
And up next, it'll be Gleyber Ruiz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 17 home runs and 49 runs batted in. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Reynolds has it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Here comes the 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 7.
Striding forward, Reese McGuire, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. And the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
3-2 pitch. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The left fielder.
Digging in will be Donovan Casey. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now is Pavin Smith, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Pavin Smith.
Now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. Fouled away. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 9 homers, and he's driven in 45. Here comes the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Popped him up. And there's out number 2. Next to hit is Brady Singer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And now the first pitch. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Jeremy.
First pitch of the AB now.
No, inside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Ground ball left side, fielded cleanly, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey guys, one of the best shortstops in the game, but he's going to tell you right there, he had to take the extra step because a little bit of a fumble in that glove forced him to have to gather himself, and it cost him.
So now to the plate, Brett Beatty, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Ironman on at first, nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Sean Reed Foley, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So now it's Brian Reynolds as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Strike 2 looking as the sinker bores down the middle of the plate. Chopped weakly up the first base line. The 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He worked a walk to open up the ball game.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
2-1 now to Mookie. The 2-1 on its way.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. And here's the former first-round draft choice Brandon Nimmo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count still. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Edwin Rios. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And he's safe. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Gavin Lux. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fastball just missed above the zone.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Again, another foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Stepping in once again is Gleyber Ruiz. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Now to bat, Gleyber Torres. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Gleyber. Torres.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left, the 297th of his career, as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's wide, 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swinging on 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Stepping in now, Donovan Casey. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, guys, he went for the punch-out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble that for a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
So now to the plate, Jeremy Ironman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0.
2-0. No catch ball.
Brett Beatty would be next. Three-0 pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We're through 4, all even now at 1-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and up next is Pavin
First
Smith.
baseman, Pavin Smith.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the.
And foul.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Next to dig in, Bobby Witt Jr. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, the pitcher, Brady.
Jose Suarez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Brady Singer will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the belt, the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So next to hit is Mookie Betts. Flew out last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for LA. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Here it comes. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-1. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Blake Sabol will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here it comes. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 10 home runs and 41 RBIs. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 10.
Next up for New York, Brian Reynolds. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Daniel Norris takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So stepping in is Brandon Nimmo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brandon Nimmo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now the 1-0. Grounded to the right. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering.
1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
Now batting. The third baseman.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And that brings in Edwin Rios. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Beatty will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still tied 1 apiece. Tom Eshelman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And now in the box, Byron Buxton, 0 for 2 on his line thus
The
far.
right fielder, Byron Buxton.
First pitch on its way. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 1-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
He's set and the pitch.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here's the 1-1.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So here's Pete Alonso. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Smith has got it, and the side is retired. Mets go down quickly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. A.J. Minter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping up is Gavin Lux, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering. Minter has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Here's the 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Gleyber Ruiz as he lifts it in the air to right field. Buxton is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
That brings up Pavin Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. So now here is Reese McGuire. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Number 7.
Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And the pitch.
No, that's down.
Donovan Casey will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder,
At the plate now, Donovan Casey. And he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Jeremy Ironman is on deck. "3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Once again a 3-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Jeremy Ironman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Next, it'll be Britt Beatty. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Three and 0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Luis Guillorme will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Here's the first pitch to him.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Nimmo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Still tied 1 apiece. Tyler Duffy's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Bobby Witt Jr. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Malik Smith steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's a .300 hitter. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch. That's popped up, and no one will get this one. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw not in time as he steals second. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Casey is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the AB now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Ready with the 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So the next to bat will be Cody Bellinger in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. The 0-1. Smith at second. Nimmo on at first with 2 down. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate, Edwin Rios. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. All even now, 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. 2-1 Los Angeles. Grant Gavin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Brian Reynolds. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Up next, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Joseph Shaw enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next, the dangerous power threat, Gavin Lux. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the upper tank. Solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Ruiz. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 home. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty here, nobody out. hard hit toward the hole and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
To the plate now, Pavin Smith.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Ruiz leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a line drive. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Bobby Witt Jr. as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-0. Runner goes for second. Fastball hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Ty Buttrey enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 32.
Connor Scott will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Number
here.
81, Connor Scott.
From the belt, the pitch.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Two and 1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next to hit, Mookie Betts. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And another foul ball. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 1. Tony Gonsolin takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And now here is Reese McGuire. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Number 7.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Striding in is Donovan Casey. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Jeremy Ironman. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
The Mets down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tom Eshelman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tony Gonsolin hammers down the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and